All right, everybody. Thank you for coming to our channel again. I just want to say that if you want to support the channel, please become a member of our YouTube channel. Also on there, when you become a member for $24.99, you can send Tim a 7-minute video of you sparring, hitting the heavy bag, or shadow boxing. For 7 minutes, he will give you a critique. You'll see him right up in the corner giving you live feedback. If you just want to join the channel, it's $2.99 to support the channel. But please also like and subscribe. And if you don't want to do it here, you can do it on Patreon. You can join us there and support the channel there. All right, champ, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, this is Terrible Tim Witherspoon, former two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And we have a lot of good knowledge, a lot of great stuff on our channel. So everybody subscribe. We got good knowledge and we're good people too. So we're going to analyze Theo Lopez fighting against Martin. And we love him. We love boxing. And so let's get it on. We're going to let everybody know what we think he should have been doing. Theo Lopez.
And remember, everybody, this is evidence-based boxing. This is just evidence. This is not opinion. You'll see it here. And it's up to you to decide whether you like what we're showing.
I'm almost getting my detective license, so we're going to get that. All right, let's go. Okay, because usually southpaws, when you fight in the southpaw on your right hand, you're supposed to try to do work. You're supposed to try to connect with that right hand, but your right hand's supposed to be higher, and connect with the right hand, and then eventually try to work your way around to the left side too. But when you're in front, you're supposed to throw hard right hands and left hooks. But a lot of people don't know that you're also supposed to slip on the outside of the southpaw right lead hand and work this way and make them turn into your punches. So there's two ways. You don't put to stay directly in front of your opponent. Okay, you go in front and then you fool him by going around on this side when he leaves his hand out there, or if he shoot his jab, you go on the outside of the southpaw right hand.
All right, so here we go, champ. This is him doing all the slapping that you were not a big fan of.
Okay, I didn't say that in the beginning, but I should have said that. Real quick, slapping is like a decoy. And some trainers, they slap just to occupy. You drill the right hand hard as you can. Theo is just slapping his glove. That probably worked better for his opponent. Slapping his glove, because the opponent could just throw straight left hand right at him. So
right here, champ. I know you were not a big fan of this hand being so low.
Well, his hand should be a little higher. If Theo was leaving that left low, his right hand should be higher because he can get a lot done. He could have caught his opponent's punches and threw a left hook and knock him out if he wanted to. But the right hand is too low, and it's going to take him a second or a second to get it up there to use it. So there's time being taken off because Theo's got his hands low. If he kept that right, he can
right
keep
here
that
again,
low.
right, champ?
Huh?
The hand's low here.
Yeah,
hands really low here, like nothing going on here.
Yeah. So
and you had said, do you think this is a habit that maybe he was sparring with less skilled people?
He's a showman. He's a showman, and that left hand swinging it out like that is maybe a part of his show. But he should know basics. And he can go play like this, but he could go play throwing his hand back like that. But he should know exactly what they're doing. His right hand should be up, or both of them should be up. And if he want his hands right there, don't let it be there that long. Okay. So he has no shoulder movement. Look at his shoulders. He's not turning them to the outside or turning them on the inside to throw the right hand, or turning them to the outside to throw a left hook.
So you want him to move like he would move? Would he move downward, right? A little downward and to
like
the
a slip,
side. So
like you
slip the shoulder this way,
and then slip to the other side,
and then slip this one this way for.
But if he slipped to that side, he can move into where his opponent's waist is.
Right.
Why stay out there?
Right, champ? Shoot. What you've said before. He's got to
Okay.
shoot more to the
If,
outside.
if the southpaw shooter's right jab, Theo should slip to the outside. Let's see if we can find it. Nope, he's not even. He's staying on the inside. Nobody taught him how to slip to the outside.
And what about that? If you do slap, what should he do behind the slap? You said.
Okay, slapping could be a couple of things. Slapping to decoy him so he could throw a hard right hand. But his right
The
hand
hard
is
right.
low.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You got to follow it up with this right. If you slap, just don't slap for slapping, right?
Yeah, so his right hand is too low, and it should
Yep.
be high so he could drill it right straight down the middle. If you do that, and you don't do that all the time, you use it as a secret weapon. You either put it in front of his face or you slap his hand and throw it. But I never slap. I didn't see
So
nothing.
he should start with the right hand up here and
Yeah.
then slap with that and then not do it often. And then drill the right hand.
He
Slap
should
and
always
drill.
keep his right hand
All
up
right.
there.
Okay.
He should always keep his right hand up there. He can play around with his left, but make sure his right is up there because his right is a defensive mechanism.
Okay.
Okay. Now, he's always on the inside. He has to find a way to slip, incorporate his shoulders to move on the outside, not wide, but in tight, and move into where his opponent waist is.
And like you said here, champ, you said here he'll do it. He doesn't take advantage of it, right?
Look where his right foot is.
Yep.
His shoulders should be slipping over there. His right foot should be over to the right, and his
over
upper
here
body,
more, right?
And his upper body should be on the outside. Not that right foot. His left foot is on the outside. I think because of his opponent moved in that direction.
So you would want him to move this foot more. Whoops. I just moved it. Let's go back to that. I'll move it back to where.
I'm always an advocate of keeping your right foot out on.
All right.
Yeah, see that right foot?
Yep.
It's kind of like behind him, but he was just moving. But it's got to be over to the right a little bit.
Yeah, you did tell him that when you talked with him that one time. You told him
to keep his too far behind him, and he needed to balance himself.
Right. Which was when we go here, what you're talking about, if we can get to where he was.
He doesn't move his upper body in this particular fight where he could use his left hook or his right hand. And that's a...
And you would want this to be more moved over just this way. More
over that?
Yeah.
No, wait. You pointing it that way. Oh, his right foot.
Right foot over there.
Yeah, his right foot is too far. His right foot is too far behind him.
Yeah, right. It's too much in line. Whoops. If I go back here.
That was an awkward punch because you can see he almost stumbled over to the right.
Yeah, this is too in line. This is a good place to stop it. Is these are in line with each other. This right foot, you would want more over here a little bit more.
And his upper body turned a little bit more towards the fight. So I don't know whether this activity made put him in this position by them moving. But
right.
The way they look now, that right foot should be over that way. His upper body should be faced more towards his opponent instead of sideways. But he might be trying to get out of a way of a punch right now in this particular clip.
Yeah.
So oh yeah, I see that. Okay. That's why that right hand didn't land good because his right foot was too far in back of him.
Let's visit that again because it's
okay. Now when you did the last of that, now I can see. Go back some more. See how he stumbled? He stumbled because his feet wasn't in the right situation.
Let's slow it right down, champ.
Okay, let's go. His right foot too far behind him when he threw that. All right, here we go. And that's why he stumbled. But if his right foot was over,
right. So before we go further, you would want this right foot right about here, right roughly.
Over a little bit more, yeah.
Maybe a little more than that.
You know he kicked his left foot up, but
and he kicked in this left foot in the air, which I know you're not a big fan of. You call it hopping, right? Don't hop.
Yeah, he's not really supposed to do that. You beating up on your opponent and you winning the fight, you could do whatever you want to do. but that takes a little time. So now he's going to fall because his right foot, he's going to
Yes.
stumble because his right foot is not over like we said in the beginning.
Right. It's 2 here. So now he got all bunched up.
Right.
You can look, it looks awkward right in his hips.
Yeah. He should have had his feet in the right position.
Yep. All right. Got that.
He should stumble. I think he's going to stumble when.
Yep.
And that's because of his feeding not being proper.
Yeah, he has to actually take a big step over to the right now.
Yeah. If his right foot was already over there, he could have delivered another punch too.
Right. That's right.
He could have delivered another punch if his right foot was over there. But he tried to, and then he stumbled a little bit. Okay, here we go. All right. See, he has no upper body movement with his shoulders. You know how you see me slipping to one side, slipping to the other side? He's just straight up and down. And sometimes during the fight, you see him turning to one side. So now he's sideways, and his left foot is on the inside when it should be on the outside. He should face the guy a little bit more and get his left foot on the outside of his opponent's lead foot. You see it is on the inside. That's why he's so awkward. That's why he can't get that right hand in there like he wants to.
Yeah, he's always tends to step too much. That right there, like getting his foot right here. His foot is in here, right, champ?
Yeah, that's the only problem. That's the only problem with his balance right here. His feet are on the inside. His lead foot is on the inside, and it should be on the outside where his whole body is balanced, and he could deliver a better punch. So he's inside. He's not going to get that much. His opponent has to do is just slide right down on the right side, and he's out of trouble. So the guy in the right trunk, all he has to do is slide right where Teo's butt is, and Teo's in trouble unless he spin around. Not
he
in trouble.
This way, right, champ?
Yeah. So all his opponent has to do is slide that way, because Teo, look at his left hand, is right in front of him. So all this guy has to do is slide right down in there. And he'll turn right into his punches. But his opponent don't know how to do that either. So
yep. And then he throws that foot up right here, champ.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Got both feet now side by side.
Yeah. That's kind of bad, but that could be corrected. You know, he has to want to go through these things. He is champion, and he got there. He want to stay there, and there's probably a big fight.
And there he does it again, champ. He gets.
I know. Wait, just real quick. There's a big fight down the road, a real big fight that he might going to need these little bit of skills. Go ahead.
Yep. So here you go again, like what you said about the feet coming up next to each other.
Yeah. So it's taking time away from him getting combinations off. So if his feet was right, he could probably get more combinations off. So now he's side by side, and he can't really. You got to grab him or something. See?
Yep. But he did it again right here. He does it again. He pops.
Yeah, but if one foot was in the back, he could be able to deliver punches.
If we go, we can slow that down too, so people can really see that. So we'll go to the next clip right here. And I think here you said about this knee. Look at that right knee going up ahead of the left now. He just
his right side is up. His whole right side.
Yep, the whole right side right here.
Yep. The whole right side. No, that's the left. That's the left side.
Well, I can't draw on the other side, champ.
So put it on his shoulder. Put it on his shoulder.
Right. You want me to do right here?
Put a little dot on the stomach. Put a little dot on the stomach on the other side. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What you're saying is here. So let's go back here. When he comes in.
Okay.
That's where the knee is up. His right side is here.
Yeah.
You can see it's
you can't put a little dot where his stomach is.
You want to put a dot where the stomach
where his stomach is on the other side. not our side, right where the people at. Yeah, see if you can do it.
Yeah, yeah, like over here.
Yeah, right there. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the right side is all up. Now I can do this. We can actually do this. This is a good illustrator right here. You can just draw up the body. Here's the right side.
Yeah, there you go. There
Right
you
there.
go.
Look at that. The whole right side right
Yo,
there
you
is
could have
coming up.
stopped with his elbow and then picked it up again.
Yeah.
You could have stop where his arm is, and then pick it back up on the other side of his arm. All right, stop right there.
Yeah.
No, lift it up and start again up in between his glove and his head.
Like over here.
No. I forgot what he was going to do.
Where do you want the champ?
That's the left, right in there. Put a little dot.
Right in here?
Put a little dot in a line. Yeah, there you go.
Right there. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. That's so what was you talking about that side?
You said he keeps bringing it up.
He keeps bringing that up. And I was taught too in the past that if you bring that up, you got to bring it up with a punch. But it's really something that you wouldn't really want to use all the time. And I wouldn't really advise boxers to use that type of thing. In the future, we'll probably show everybody what we're talking about.
See, so here's him bringing the feet up again.
Yeah. So with the skills look, his left foot was in the back only because his opponent moved a certain way. Now he was keep going in that. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Popping up. Both feet together here.
Bend his knees and drill. He's a showman, and some of the showman stuff for big fights, you got to slow down and don't do it unless he really taking advantage of his opponent. You got to be serious, get the guy out.
And then this is where you I stopped here. Both feet are directly, the heels are right in line with each other. I know you don't like that. He should, you were saying that he should have this foot out here.
Yeah, it should be out there.
Yep. And if anybody wants to see that, just look.
He could drill right hands. See, he could drill right hands. See, his right side of his body is too far behind him. So it's going to be hard for him it's hard for him to get that right hand off. So if his right side was just a little bit more over, he could easily throw them right hands.
And what the champ's talking about is having this right foot more over here. It releases this right side more.
Yeah.
Right now he's in a cramped position. Yep.
So listen, we are just this is just a test. Would you say, Brian?
We're just doing evidence-based.
Evidence-based, yeah. This is evidence. We're not down on nobody. We love this guy, and this is what we love to do. Our channel is going to be big in boxing and other stuff too.
Look at that. Both feet come up again. Yep.
Yeah.
And he got him almost went through the ropes there. Now, here we're looking at the footwork more. Where you said here, this is one of the points you said, this is really a big issue here. This you said before. That foot was just on the wrong side of the body here.
Yeah, and his right foot should be a little bit more over so he can perform slipping. He can't really do good slipping with that right foot all the way back there.
Yep.
Can't slip the punches upstairs.
Oh, the right foot.
Yeah, that's too far back.
You said so the right back here, and then the left foot up on the wrong side of the opponent's foot.
So see his shoulders, it's hard for him to turn his shoulders and be effective because his right foot is too far behind him. So
and behind Tim doesn't mean behind this way. He means too far over this way. He wants that right foot over here more. Right. Not back more or not back to. He's just saying it needs to be moved over this way.
See, he can't get the good right hand in right there, but if he moved that right foot over, he could drill it in hard.
Right. It opens the right side up more. So his right side would be more open here to really drill a punch right at the guy's face with more power because you can release them hips more, right, champ?
Yep.
But then this foot, too, you would also mention multiple times is on the wrong side of the opponent's foot.
You can get stuff off with it on the inside, but you're supposed to keep it on the outside so you can get a good shot. Your body's leveled, and you can get the shot off properly. But when it's on the inside, it's doing exactly what we're telling you right now. Is the negative you'll get out of it. His left foot is on the inside. His body is in the back, right? And it shouldn't be. When his left foot should be on the outside, and his right should be over, just the way you were showing everybody.
Right here. This should be right over here. This foot should be more over here. And this foot then would only have to move slightly over here. And then you would be ready to line that right fist would have tremendous power.
Exactly. And come back with the left hook.
Yep. Exactly. There you go.
And then he has to try to be on the outside of his opponent's right hand, his lead hand, that southpaw. You got to try to get on the outside so many times during the fight. So when that bell rings, you say, look, man, I'm going to try to get on the outside of him maybe as much as I can. But he don't move his shoulders. See, now if he move his shoulders over to the left, he can easily slide right in. But he don't move.
So you want him to go this way, champ? I'm just going to draw it for people.
On the outside of his opponent's lead hand.
More this way. He should be driving that way. And
but
now
he's moving
this way right now.
Right. If he take that right shoulder and try to move it to the outside of his lead or the lead hand of his opponent, he can slide in. But he's in front of him, see? Yep. All he got to do, he could determine how many times around to get on the backside where that guy's name is, where his name is. That's where he's supposed to try to get.
Right here, which you've mentioned multiple times.
Yeah, right in the back.
This side.
He's supposed to be there.
Never over here. He keeps working this way.
But when he's there, he got to fight like hell. He never slipped that side. But when he's in front of him, he's supposed to give him hell with the right hands and stuff. Keep his defense tight. But his gold in the pocket, the money in the pocket.
This way, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say the money in the pocket. Way. Yeah, that is the real big. That's really big help right there, Brian. But if he could get back there 6 and 7 times, maybe 5 or 6 during the 3 minutes, 5, 6 times, he should do really well. Play around with him in the front and then sneak around the back. Just keep throwing in the front, and then he gonna forget about the back. And that's when Theo should slip around the backside on the outside. And like we said before, the only way he defend his opponent if he move away like that. But if he stand toe to toe and try to bang, that is he's right in the way of your punches. I'm talking about his opponent. If he sits still and bang and fight, he can get hurt.
That was it.
Okay, there you go, everybody. That was beautiful. We didn't give you the full love feeling of it, but we did a good job, Brian. That was good.
Yeah. So remember, everybody, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what you think, what we can do better. And remember, again, join the channel by becoming a member or go on our Patreon. The links will be in the description. We look forward to you guys joining us more. Go ahead, champ, close it out.
Well, we helping boxers all around the world. And we've been looking at the boxing industry. There's a lot of good fights, but it's balancing like this. Hopefully we can help a lot of people. Just get in touch with us for skills and stuff like that. There's a lot of boxers out there doing certain things, and it's okay. But there's a lot of the old time stuff that's not making a lot of these fights today like feeling like full. They look good, they're hitting good, but you want to see that old time, that good stuff too. We can't forget about that. That's what got these guys in there. So our channel, this follow us, just like Brian said. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. All right, champ.
All right, Brian.
All right. See you, everybody.
Never bite the dust.